It's safe to say most of us have heard about the 5 love languages: words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, physical touch.
Now, these are a great way to understand how we give and how we receive love, but love languages, they can change as our life changes. So today we have Dr. Michael Walker here to explore how to adapt to changing love languages. Dr. Walker, good morning.
Good morning. How are you all doing today?
Great. I mean, I can certainly see this in my life, how my love language has changed as I have become a wife and a mother and have different kinds of responsibilities. Is that sort of what happens as we grow older, that these love languages evolve?
Yeah, of course, right. Our love languages are influenced by our life circumstances, our emotional needs, and then our experiences. And so, at different stages in our lives, we may evolve and change the way we want to receive or even give love. And so we just have to be mindful about why those things change. As you just stated, becoming a new parent changes, right? You have a newlywed or a newly couple who is no children or whatever, and their love language may be all about quality time. And then you fast forward down the road a little bit and you add some young children to that mix, and now one parent may be doing a lot of the child work or working with the kids and doing some of the housework, and now their love language has changed of saying, hey, I need a different form. I need some acts of service because I need some help around here with these household chores. And so that may change, and so we have to be mindful and aware of that.
Dr. Walker, are there strategies? Is there a certain strategy that works best when it comes to communicating how you speak the right language with your partner or establishing that?
Of course, there's always strategies, and the one that is always the easiest and sometimes is the most one that we forget is asking the question, right? So we could just take a simple test or a simple dipstick check and say, what makes you feel most loved right now in this moment or in this time? I mean, just asking that question gives the ability for that conversation to go wherever it needs to go. But sometimes we just forget to slow down and ask that simple question to find out what it is our partner may need at that moment.
It's almost like the litmus tester. You put your finger up in the air to see which way the wind's going to blow, and then you kind of react and go which accordingly, right?
Exactly. So that's about like, how do we reassess that? So taking that time. Another way we can reassess that, I know there's some years back where people were really taking that love language quiz. And so one other way you can do that is by taking it together and see what the results are. Have they changed? Have they adjusted? How do we compare? And then you can make moves on that. And as you're thinking about this, we have to remember that love isn't static, right? It's always evolving, and we have to be willing to learn and adjust in the moment.
And we also have to understand that we don't just living in one love language.
That's true.
Could have a combo of all different kinds.
For sure, right? The key to this is that how do I speak multiple love languages, right? Don't limit yourself to just one of those just because that's the one that shows up on that quiz, right? But if you have a balanced approach, it can help you connect on multiple levels with your partner. And so just making sure that you're doing both of those things or multiple things is very helpful and mindful for your partner.
Let's make this as complex as possible. Let's have several languages. But the thing is, too, it doesn't necessarily just have to be romantic relationships, too, right?
Right.
Of course not, right? Obviously, these are ways that people just like to be loved or cared for or valued. And so you can apply this to work relationships, to friendships, to even your family members and siblings, right? We all like to be seen and heard and feel valued in different ways. And so you can transfer these same skills to those types of relationships as well. So it doesn't have to just stand out in that one romantic relationship.
Well, especially as Heather alluded to before, we're always constantly changing. We're changing over time. So giving ourselves time to change with those friendships, letting them grow and letting them develop over time.
Exactly, and that's really important. And so if I could just say one thing, like my call to action would be for people for this week is to do that simple check, that dipstick check, right? Ask your partner or someone, what makes you feel most loved right now? And just see where that conversation goes and see what you can glean from that and how you can apply that knowledge in your relationship with that individual.
I hope someone's like, going, hey, what's your love language right now?
Will do. Yep.
Let's hope not. Hey, Dr. Walker, as always, thanks. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys have a great day.
You too.